Later on, I find out how to make European-style sausages, but right now, it looks like I'm booked in to see the sleep apnea doctor. What?
Go!
There's nothing wrong with me.
Go!
I don't even know where to go.
Just jump on a bus and go!
Good night, sleep tight, sweet dreams. Sometimes it's not that easy. For a lot of people, going to sleep can be a nightmare. Why? It's not insomnia or night terrors, it's a condition known as sleep apnea, where you actually stop breathing when you're asleep. So can it be treated? Let's find out. Guys, meet Ross, who has sleep apnea. How did you find out that you had it?
I had been working pretty hard and doing long hours, and I thought I was tired and needed a bit of a break. And I was finding I was starting to fall asleep at work.
Yeah.
And we were also on holiday. We stayed at a camping ground in the Bay of Plenty. And after the first night there, because of the noise I was making with snoring, they asked me to leave. Which was a bit embarrassing. We laugh about it now, but it wasn't funny at the time. About a week later, I was driving to work and I fell asleep at the wheel 3 times.
Jeepers.
And I was really
dangerous.
Yeah. I got to work and realised there was something wrong, and there had to be something wrong. And so I rang my doctor, made an appointment. My GP knew exactly what it was, and I went and had a sleep test, and found out that I was sleeping 95 times an hour.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And you had no idea at all?
None at all.
So what sort of treatment do you go through?
Well, I've got a CPAP machine, and which pumps the air. It's set at a level so that it keeps my airways clear at night time. And I have a great night's sleep.
You would have noticed a huge difference.
Yeah. Within a couple of days, I was coming back to normal. I was feeling alive.
Well, thank you very much, Ross, for giving us an insider's look into what it's like living with sleep apnea. We're going to go meet someone that's medically trained in dealing with the sleep disorder. Cheers. Everyone, meet Nimi Sharma, charge sleep physiologist here at the Auckland Hospital. Nimi, what's sleep apnea?
Well, Michael, apnea means breathlessness or a pause in breathing. So obstructive sleep apnea basically means a pause in breathing that occurs because of an obstruction during sleep.
So while people are sleeping, they suddenly stop breathing?
Pretty much. They have components of snoring and obstructive events that happen. So if you imagine at the back of your throat, you've kind of got like a tunnel where the air needs to pass through and go to the lungs. And it's very essential for breathing. Basically, if that tunnel collapses, that's what an obstruction is. If it collapses, that's when people stop breathing.
So when you're asleep and you stop breathing, how long can someone stop breathing for?
It can go from 10 seconds to anywhere over a minute. It depends on how bad the obstructive sleep apnea is.
Is there a cure for sleep apnea?
No, there is not. There is long-term treatment, which is continuous positive airway pressure, which is provided by a machine. So it pumps out air and maintains an open airway while you sleep.
Well, my flatmates reckon that I'm a really bad snorer. Right. I don't. Can you check if I've got sleep apnea?
Yes, we can.
Okay, see this. So what are you going to do to me?
You're going to have about 9 electrodes on you.
So you're going to stick wires all over my face?
Pretty much. These wires have to do with monitoring your brain activity, your eye movements, your chin movements, and later on when you get all the remainder of the wires, it'll be the respiratory movement as well.
I'm all wired up. What happens now?
You can go to sleep now, Michael. So you can lie back.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Okay. You have a good sleep.
Okay. Okay, Mum.
And we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thanks, Nimi.
Good night.
Okay, Nimi, so how did I do?
Well, basically, Michael, we're just going to look at your sleep study from last night. You can see up the top here, you've got your brain activity, your eye movements, and this is the breathing pattern, okay? And this is your whole night's sleep. As we move on, you've got pretty normal breathing while you're awake, but as you've gone to sleep, you actually do stop breathing. So you do have obstructive sleep apnea.
So how many times did I stop breathing?
Well, from this, Michael, you actually stop breathing about 70 times per hour on average.
Whoa. So what can I do to cure it?
Basically, you can use the CPAP machine. If you're using CPAP machine, you have to use this with the mask every night. It's a long-term treatment, so you must use this every night.
Okay, fingers crossed. Thank you very much, Nimi, for showing us what sleep apnea is and how to treat it. If you guys want to know more, there's a website below that you can check out. And I'll see you guys back at the whale. Sweet dreams.
Hey! That was awesome, and I think I sorted it all out, guys.
Yes! Yeah, we'll see tonight, Solu.
Oh, it's prize time, and you could be in to win this Neo CD.
Or this Pussycat Doll CD.
And this Fat Islanders t-shirt.
All you have to do is answer this question. How do you say sausage in Tongan? Coming up after the break, I make a special European sausage just for you.
And we hang loose with Hangman. Yeah. See you after the break.